It started. Well, it was pretty obvious to us. We just thought to ourselves, what should we do for the 10 year? And we had a bunch of ideas, but the most obvious thing was to ask our customers. So we ended up doing a post on Instagram on the 6th of May, and then we just asked our audience, asked you guys, what do you guys want us to re-release for our 10-year anniversary collection? And then basically what we did is we asked people to comment below, went through. After we went through, we extracted the data, put it on a little Excel spreadsheet, and then we could clearly see which pieces people wanted the most, and the answers were pretty obvious. So once we had that, we just produced it all, and that's how we got to the collection, which we got to.
I'm speaking on the facts of the world right now, 'cause it's wicked out of these mean streets.
Oh, get out of here, man. Shit, man.
Garments will have,
Okay, letzter Track, ich nehme es vorweg. Der Held überlebt, es gibt ein Happy End. Ich erklär dir nicht die Welt, ich bin nicht President. Aber eins weiß ich, der Beat ist Heaven Sent. Also lehn dich zurück wie beim Fade Away. Moment mal.
Do we put something here, part of it, or do we just do, say, like script? Do we do the patch here? Do we have a circular patch here to replace that?
because this obviously wasn't the one that had the little binding, but
What's the binding bit?
you know how the American one had like the it's like a cotton drilly like.
Oh
rope
yeah, no, it's
thing.
the LA collection.
It was kind of, I like this.
Yeah.
The more I look at it, and the way we'd be needing or being asked to use it,
Yeah.
kind of lends.
Yeah. And then what would you do for the patch version?
Or like the back of the pants.
Nah, for the yeah, just mock it all up. Because I want to like those little touch things. What about even like a keyring as well? Yeah, and the PVC of that logo, the fresh as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mosh had that good idea about having like the story for each garment attached to each end tag.
One of those guys with the stars.
Yeah.
Probably that guy. I'm actually leaning towards that. Cool. To be honest.
And then
I like it.
Yeah, so you got your leather patches, your custom link labels and that sort of shit.
Yeah.
And then we sort of go towards that for the main digital.
Yeah.
logo.
Yeah. And then for
And we can colour that if we wanted to, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And then for like mugs and stuff, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Like this. Like other than that, it's
Yeah.
perfect, bro.
Mein Träum,
Good
mach den
colour.
Kopf zu und die Welt dreht sich weiter. Ja. Immer weiter.
Y dejar de luchar es dejar de soñar. Luchar, soñar y andar.
Yeah, man, 10-year anniversary photo shoot today. Started off a little bit shaky. Model slept in, got crazy drunk last night, which nearly made me have a heart attack. But I think we are on track. Just gonna do things in a bit reverse order. That's what it's about. Details. So always got to be open to jumping around, man. Yeah, be flexible. Have a formula, but be flexible at the same time. So it should be good. Fucking excited about this. We've been waiting 10 years. Actually, 11 years to be exact.
Like this? Because otherwise it looks odd to stand there like this, right? I think you shoot this one first then.
And then
Yeah. I shoot this one first.
carpet or some crazy paper or something. Or some fabric. That's alright. Oh, maybe we could just do it on some black paper or something. We are shooting the rings. So our signet ring and a gold carat, and then 100% silver as well. So we just wanted to reintroduce the program. Obviously, this is a very monumental part of our 10-year journey. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. Yeah, it's all our most successful and popular products over the last decade. Yeah. Yeah, there's only 50 of them. Yeah, it's me, man. It looks dope, bro. Blacks, and then just a white tee, bro. Started as like no budget, and that's all I Love Ugly was. And now it's like in this beautiful setting, photographed by the best photographer in the world, modeled by the best model in New Zealand. Because it'll be placed on that grey background because it's consistent on the website. So
Need a little bit more.
you reckon that should be fine now? Has he done the detail shots? Yeah. Nah, joking. that was a test, Tawaki. You gotta tell me stop when I do these stupid things. For Thursday events, basically we just do all the flat lays, details for the black backdrop, like all the campaign thing, like what would it look like?
Are you talking about for like the model? Like the modeling of it? The black background?
Yeah.
Oh, like the actual e-com stuff?
Nah, like more of an editorial type thing.
Yeah.
E-com stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, econ would be pretty sick.
Yeah, actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
That would be crazy because it would like
Yeah.
be so
It would look real
contrasty.
different.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
so contrasty.
Because what you could do, hard out. Because what you could do is you still do the flat lay on white,
Yeah.
but then
Post 10-year,
yeah,
the 10-year stuff will be like still stick out like a sore
yeah,
thumb,
for sure.
and it'll forever be different.
Yeah, hard out. Okay, so basically presentation-wise, so we'll do flat lay on white, or like the grey we use. That'll be the main image, and then the slider will be the black, dark, like black model shot. And then when you click on the product page, it's going to be the video of me telling the story with all the imagery. For the social content, you're basically going to have the black background campaign. You'll have the flat lay stuff. You'll have the old school editorials that accompany it, like from all the old school shit we did back in the day. And we can also have outdoor of customers. Is that too much?
I think customer parts probably a bit. That's why I was saying we should try test it if we can.
Yeah.
Like if
do
it's
one
possible,
for
just
our
like
test, yeah.
real quick, do a real quick test.
Recording now. V, what inspired you to kick off I Love Ugly?
Had to feed my daughter, pretty much. And I came at a crossroads where I had to make a decision. It was either work for somebody else or pursue this little I Love Ugly thing which I had going on. And that's what really inspired me to start I Love Ugly.
Why do you think I Love Ugly has lasted this long?
I think authenticity, not afraid to reinvent myself, and then also to reinvent the brand. And then also patience as well, and just kind of sticking to our guns, sticking in our lane. Yeah, there's many opportunities which we could have chased and this and that, or gone for the money, which is the easier option, but we didn't. And I think as a result of that, we've got to stick around for a lot longer than other companies, fortunately. And also a little bit of grace.
What do you think makes I Love Ugly different to all the other companies out there?
Things like this, the fact that we're transparent, not afraid to show our scars. You know, we show everything, warts and all, and I think that's what makes us very different. And at the same time, we are looking at adding a lot of value to people's lives, not just in our product, but also just things like this in our podcasts and our marketing messages and things like that, which actually cost a lot of money and a lot of time. A lot of money and a lot of time, which people don't realize, but we do it anyway because we know that's playing the long game, the long tail.
Talking personally, how has your design style and your kind of creative process changed over the years?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think the way it's changed now is there's people like you that are in the mix, and it's not just about me, it's about managing my design time amongst all the other things I need to do to run the business, and it's also getting other people, outside people, people that are in the office to actually do things that contribute to the designs. And also now I've really learnt not to design just for myself, but actually to design for the customer. And I think that's like a very distinctive point of difference between me now and me, say, 5 years ago, whereas I only used to do what I wanted. And I also took things very personally if people didn't like it, or if staff or whatever thought that it was maybe a little bit off track. So I think just maturity and also the ability to clearly articulate and define what I Love Ugly is, so other people can also design that, because I want to create something that can go far beyond just me, or if I'm gone or if I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I Love Ugly can live on. And I think that's a real big point of difference between me now and previously.
For you, over this 10 years, looking back, what is something that I know you're not a man of regrets, but what is something that you may have done differently if you had the chance?
I probably would have hired people that were far smarter than me, because back in the day, if I met someone that was smarter than me, they scared me, so I was reluctant to hire them because they'd make me look shit. That's a bad attitude. Prior to that, we were just hiring things that looked impressive, like an impressive New York PR agency. End of the day, that's all bullshit, and it doesn't actually do much except make you look really good. People ask, oh, how many employees do you have, or this or that, and people are proud when they say they've got 20 or 30, but it's not a thing to be proud about. Usually the things that you're most proud about are the things that people don't even see.
There's a lot of excitement about where this brand is moving forward. What are you looking forward to the most moving ahead?
Just becoming the best version of ourselves, and I feel that as a brand we've only been on the offense for probably the last 6 months. Prior to that we were in survival mode, which we were legitimately in survival mode. So I'm looking forward to just unleashing what we can really do as a brand. And I feel now we've got the team and the infrastructure and the foundations in place to really do that, to be able to really unleash and actually sustain it as well. That gets me excited. We're in conversations with quite a few cool brands at the moment, and we can handle it. We know what to do, we know where we sit in the market, we know our capabilities, we know our restrictions, and we've got a lot of lessons and a lot of history behind us. So that just excites me about the future. Yeah, about where we can take this thing, and I think we can take this thing pretty far and pretty big.
Cool.
My favorite I Love Ugly store experience, it'd probably be when I got my first ever I Love Ugly piece of clothing. It was for my birthday. It had little, I want to say Tintins on it, but it looked like me at the time. Seriously loved that. To describe I Love Ugly in a sentence, I Love Ugly gives me the motivation to follow my own creations.
The feeling I get when I wear I Love Ugly is a sense of proudness, because it's a New Zealand company and there's a huge community that comes behind it too. It's a really proud thing. My favourite piece from I Love Ugly has got to be, it's just a plain black top. It's like a poplin kind of soft material, so it's priceless. I'll never ever give it up. It's my favourite piece in my wardrobe, full stop. But yeah, it's the simple things.
I had a chance to play with this player from New Zealand, and when he mentioned this brand called I Love Ugly, and I kind of laughed it off because I thought he was joking, obviously. Yeah, every point of contact I've had with the brand has been amazing. If I had to sum up I Love Ugly in one sentence, I would say a progressive brand for progressive people. That message really resonates with me. Not only do they produce great clothes, it's just fun to be a part of a community of people like-minded, just trying to be the best that they can be.
I went to this party on a weekend, my mates, and they were rocking these pants, and I was like, oh man, where'd you get them from? And my mate said, oh, it's a New Zealand fashion brand called I Love Ugly. So I saved up for a couple of weeks, went down to the local shop, bought my first pair of black Zespies. And from then on, you know, I've just stuck with the brand. I would say I Love Ugly is bold, it's creative, it's inspiring. It's more than just a fashion brand. It's, you know, a collective of like-minded people who really want to stand out and be different from the rest of the crowd. Really loving this. Got it yesterday, so yeah, cheers guys.
I was fortunate enough to go to the United States and see the store in Los Angeles. Around the I Love Ugly store was like very iconic streetwear brands, and to see a brand from Auckland, New Zealand make it to the same stage as these big iconic brands was just amazing. It really opened my eyes to not limiting my beliefs or my dreams to just what I see in New Zealand. When I think of I Love Ugly, what it means to me is just taking pride in being different. When I wear a garment or I hear of the brand, I automatically think not being afraid to be confident in standing up from the crowd and yeah, finding beauty in what people think is ugly.
You know I don't say shit, but maybe that's a part of you. Maybe that's a part of you. You know I don't know a thing about you.
Oh, partner, look, this is. Den ene øyet sitt.